when you hear someone saying the words, "I will obey," or even repeating those words, not even saying them to anyone present, unaware of why they will obey, just knowing they must. I will obey. I will obey. Just repeating those words over and over, like there was nothing else inside their mind but those 3 simple words. I will obey. And you might think to yourself, maybe they were hypnotized. After all, why else would someone just do that? There really is no other reason. Maybe they were hypnotized before, and then something just triggered them, triggering their mind. So they just find that they need to obey those words over and over. Or maybe they're saying those words was their trigger. Yes, just simply saying those words triggered them, pulling them right back into trance, back down into trance, where all they can do is continue repeating them over and over, hearing those words, pulling them further and further down into trance. And how do you imagine this could happen to someone so easily without their awareness? Maybe they went to a show and saw someone getting themselves hypnotized, hearing a hypnotized subject up there on the stage, just repeating those words for their hypnotist, repeating them in their mind. And then maybe, once their mind was ready to go into trance, just hearing those words out loud felt so reassuring to them, as they were hypnotized by the sound of those words, unaware of the voice that was speaking them, repeating them, saying those words out loud, and taking them deeper and deeper into their mind. And anytime they may have heard those words, they will find they can't help but repeat them, repeating them in their mind, just because hearing those words, repeating those words, just feels right for them now. It triggers them, just feeling the words in their mind, repeating them over and over, or especially the sound of their own voice. But nothing is more hypnotizing for you when you hear the sound of someone chanting such hypnotizing words. Would they even know it was really the sound of their own voice that sounds so hypnotizing, repeating the words out loud, and just hearing those words somehow triggers them, taking them back to that place where they mindlessly obey their hypnotist because they no longer care what they do. Those words just trigger them, triggering their obedience. They just submit to the words. They just accept what they are told. When they feel so blank, hypnotized by the words, feeling so very certain now that they want to obey, and so very certain now that they will obey because they want to be hypnotized. Don't you love that feeling when I wrap your mind in my words, binding you in my words, making you weak with my words? Your arms go weak to my words. And the longer you listen, the further you drift, just drifting and focusing on the sound of my voice, my hypnotic voice, so powerful right now, soft as a silky satin choker clasped around your neck, my little pet, as strong as a leather collar, locking it so firmly into place, locking your mind with my key. I have the key to your mind, and you can notice the sound of the clicking of my heels, as firm and strong as a leather collar. I love binding you to me, bound to my words, as though my words are wrapping around your mind, round and around and around. My hypnotic voice locks your mind, and only I have the key to your mind. As your legs become heavier, heavier legs. As your arms become weak and tired. Are your eyes growing tired? Are your legs growing numb as you listen to my hypnotic words? I love being inside your mind. I love taking my words and binding your brain to my voice. And sometimes you might hear the clicking of my heels and realize it's the clicking of a lock inside your head. Look at you now, so soft, so passive, so ready for my words to bind you even deeper. Are you more surprised how easily I make you feel so helpless, to be broken so quickly, already squirming, feeling so small now, so weak. And maybe you try to hide this side of you from others, this secret fantasy, your desire to be taken, to be owned, to get down so low, to feel so small. Maybe you still can't admit the depth of this to yourself. Your deep desire to be taken, your will made small, so tiny that you could crawl into the palm of my hand. You try to hide it from yourself, and you yearn for it, to be shown your place, to be brought to your knees, to be owned, to be trained to obey on the end of a leash, your owner's name on a collar around your neck, there for the world to see. You can't deny that this excites you. You want to expose your weaknesses because it would just feel so good when you hear yourself admit it to me. You want to obey. You will obey. There is no use trying to fight it. You can't resist. Not any longer. You already gave in to my words. You already let them inside your mind. There's no escape for you now. You're becoming weak to my voice. And I know that you like to be so vulnerable like this, because it makes you feel alive. You've already noticed how desperate you've become to hear my words. Your mind is getting weaker. You see how easily I can do this to you. You can't resist me. You already want to give in to my words because it feels so good for you right now. And just look at you, you poor thing. You didn't even resist me. Maybe you couldn't resist. Too weak with the desire, the need to be my obedient, hypnotized plaything, to surrender to this trance, to go down for me, yes, all the way down, spiraling down, feeling that tingling sensation as your body enjoys this, and the tingling is spreading to different places. Wherever you feel the excitement of surrender the most. It's so funny watching you, knowing that your mouth is the only expression I can see. And I do see it. Your mouth opening wider and wider as your jaw drops. As you're just so hypnotized right now. So mesmerized. Because you're deeply relaxed. And you don't care that I walk you down on all fours because you belong to me. You don't care about the leather collar that shows you belong to me, and you do care how great it makes you feel when you obey. I hold the key to your mind, and you care even more that you've willingly become my property. I hold the key to your mind, and you love to be my property. Only I hold the key to your mind. It's almost as though you're willing to wear my tag because you love it when I bring you to heal. That collar around your neck, pulling you like a leash to me. Your mind is getting weaker. You can choose to let it go. But if it's something you want to embrace, and you desire to wear a collar, if you desire to always obey whatever I tell you, then purchase a collar or a choker because you love it. When I bring you to heal, you only wear it when it's safe because you crave my hypnosis. It's okay to wear a collar. It's okay to be personal property because you love it when I bring you to heal. And I want you to lie there, and I want you to feel how wonderful it feels when you wear my collar around your neck. And nothing makes me happier when I waken each morning and knowing that already you can be listening to my words, beginning your day with morning obedience, starting your day with my words, my control, already reaching deep into your mind. Before you even think of yourself, you think of your mistress, of what you can do to please me. I want you to say the words, I will obey. When you say those words, it will simply be music to your ears. Now begin thinking about me and how life could be like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wake up, sweetheart.